Hey y'all, hubby here. Been a long time. But it's been a long time since I've been out with a microphone. Fact is, it's been a long time since SJ and I have been out with each of us having microphones. In other words, moto vlogs. There's been voiceovers, but yeah, it's been a while. So anyway, I'm here and I'm happy about it, and it's a beautiful day. It doesn't get much better. So, it is Saturday. It is Saturday, and yeah, it's got out a little late, so I usually like to be home by this time. But, I know what I'm looking at on a Saturday, especially a beautiful day like today, and people got spring fever. I know just what I'm looking at, so let's hope I get no surprises and have a nice ride. Anyway, there's a couple of things I want to talk about, and both of these is pertaining to motorcycles. And not necessarily new motorcyclists, but old heads like me too. And there's two subjects, and it's probably going to be wind up in two videos. But anyway, here's it goes. First subject. Very few of us, whether we want to admit it or not, know everything about motorcycles and how to ride them. Very few of us. And there's always sources of information out, whether it's magazines, whether it's on the internet, whether you come across someone with a lot of, doing moto vlogs, or just vlogging. There's all kinds of how-to stuff. And even an old head like me can pick things up. And, just like a new rider can pick things up. Now, I'll be the first to admit, I'm not the best rider in the world. So, I'm not speaking from having courses on how to ride a bike. I'm speaking from someone that learned via magazine articles. Speaking of someone that has made just about all the mistakes, rode totally ignorant for too many years, rode with Lady Luck, just doing all the wrong things, got all the wrong information. Old habits are hard to break. But this is a new world. This isn't the world that I grew up in. This is totally different. Yeah, it's two wheels, but when I was a kid, if they had the machines that they have today, I wouldn't be here right now. Especially with the information that I was getting. Anyway, so here we go. This guy's sneaking out on me. Come on. He's welcome. Anyhow, so whether you're a new rider, an old experienced old fart like me, there's always something new you can learn. And, whether it's motorcycle magazines, which they're pretty reliable, I mean, the right way to do it is go to school, but attend schools and just about everybody in this state, when they get a license now, they do it through a school. But that's just your beginner. And then there's advanced and super advanced, and there's track days. I've done none of that. I learned by articles in magazines, and, you know, just recently even learned more past, I don't know how many years, but watching people that teach this stuff on the internet. And, you know, there's no substitute for going to a school and having an instructor that's qualified teaching you step by step every way to go. There's no substitute for that. But if there's not schools in your area and you don't have the money to, you know, get on an airplane or take an overnight trip, or you know, this stuff all costs money. Yeah, and your life's most important, and yeah, blah, 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 blah. But all that to say this, there's a lot of people out there, especially on the internet, not so much for the motorcycle magazines, but on the internet, that give you nice, helpful hints and this and that. And probably you all have watched them, and you come up with the question, well, who can I believe? You know, there's so many out here doing this. You know, who can I watch and take it to the bank? That's, you know, who I need to, you know, concentrate on and practice what they're talking about. And I find the litmus test for that is, I mean, someone could be good and know what they're talking about, but not have credentials. The best way I found of locating and supporting someone and learning from someone, just say on YouTube, you look at their credentials. They, you know, they're pretty free with it. They'll tell you what schools they've been to, how long they've been, you know, at it. And that's you know, you're off to a good start with them. I'm not going to throw any names out there, you know. I'm just saying that they're out there. But again, look at what schools they've been to. If they got a sheet a mile long of going to this school, going to that school, going to this school, going to that school, well, they had to have picked up something, right? And most of them can back up what they're talking about. So that's what I look at. I don't want to get into all the techniques and this, that, and the other thing, except for a couple things. Once you've found one of these guys or gals that have been around and been to schools, and I'm not saying people that haven't been to school and don't have those sheets of paper don't know what they're doing, but, you know, if you're in the learning process, that's the best way to start. I'm not cutting anybody to ribbons. I'm just saying, if you don't know, look for the paperwork, and I guess sometimes you can't take that to bank. Somebody can lie, but you look in the comment section, somebody will call them out. Somebody that knows will call them out. So, I mean, they're not going to bullshit, I don't think. Anyway, just say, you know, you zero in on somebody and you feel you can trust them, and you're going to, you know, practice what they're teaching. And this is a beautiful thing. And I don't care what technique they're teaching you. You got to sneak up on it. And what I mean by that is, if they're teaching you emergency full-out braking, and they're warning you, you know, about how to do it. They're telling you how to do it. Slow, even pressure, slowly building, not grabbing, say, a handful of the front brake. And if you go out there and just say you're doing what I'm doing at 50 miles an hour, and you decide there's nobody behind you, you're going to try an all-out stop. Don't do that. You want to sneak up on it, take an hour or so, 2 hours, 2 days for that matter. Slowly sneak up on it. Just start in the parking lot, just slowly sneak up on, just say, emergency braking. Take everything they told you, but don't do it in one brake test. Slow. It's like counter steering, You don't want to go out there and you want to turn left or rear left and just bonk. Later, just easy, you get the feel of it. Take some time. It pays to do this stuff. Don't get me wrong. And if they have credibility, what they're teaching you is right. But sneak up on it. You learn counter steering. Don't get in a turn out on the highway and start messing with that. In a parking lot, start out easy, real easy. Everything they teach, start out easy. It doesn't happen overnight. None of this stuff does. I'm just trying to, I don't know whether I've ever heard anybody talk about, there's a technique to a technique, I guess I should call it. And just sneak up on it all. You're going to get it, but don't try and get it all in the first few moments. Don't try and, because it could wind up bad for you. And that may sound to an experienced rider or someone that's used to this stuff, they may say, well, you're an idiot. Of course they would know. I taught a few people how to ride, and I've made I made my share of mistakes teaching people how to ride, and not warning them about the pitfalls. And don't ask me how I know all this. I'm not going to get into it, but yeah, telling somebody to do something and illustrating how to do it, and then they get out and practice without you warning them. Don't get it all done in one session. Just easy. It can wind up having a bad day. That's what I'm getting at.